Hello, my children. This is Shale, here to bring you another story video of my life. Today, I'll be doing a profile hunt, a hidden resume video, if you would, where I'm kind of talking about some darker things that have happened in my life and linking the people that I really think are up to something, that are up to some really fucked up things in bed, that literally hunt, stay in the buses all night and wait for the children to come home, and just do all sorts of things we're afraid of. I'm talking about the people that hide behind your kids at school, that take that make out with 18-year-old girls when they're in the shower, all sorts of fucked up things. I'm talking about people that I've met who literally come off as so creepy and so disturbing and so just utterly retarded. They have to be brilliant masterminds of evil. So before we begin this video into the dark web, let me say this. I have met folks that I wish I never met. Now let's get into this. So, when I was in high school, I knew this one kid in particular. You know, he was just... So, here's the thing. I kind of said this in a previous video. I'm pretty sure my high school system has a deal with the Dells, Wisconsin Dells, where they will keep all the special needs kids, which I'm technically special needs, but not really. Miscalculation in high school and middle school and high school led me to going for some serious shit, but let me keep going. There were people, and this is a cabal in the Wisconsin area, where certain kids who fall between a certain crack, who show abnormalities, are taken out of their normal classes, and they're put in like this little pen. I talked about this before, the pen, that's what I call it. It's where anyone with special needs is thrown into this pen of perpetual virginity and perpetual retardation, where you play with Barbie dolls and Care Bears all day, while everyone else is off getting laid and making out and or making something out of their lives. So either way, let me continue by saying that this plot, I've heard from friends of mine who were old enough, who were also technically special needs, like me, but were intelligent and had slight autism. These individuals saw things. You see, every year, the autistic program run by the retards known as Heather and Stacy, which I shouldn't give them that much shit, were shipped off. All of their herd of sheep, well, more like little yapping, deformed chihuahuas, were shipped off to the Dells, where they would every other autistic group in the area was sending their special kids. Some were adults. Some of these kids were like 30 years old and were literally shipped off to this frickin' Kalahari, where they played all sorts of games and fun at Job Olympics, where people would clean bathrooms, or people would learn how to do maintenance, or would be given quote-unquote bartending jobs. Really all it was pouring Sprite into counting how many glasses we could pour Sprite into. Oh god, I wish there nothing but death and anal penetration for those people. So what happened was, a lot of these kids were brainwashed into thinking, hey, I want to be a janitor. I want to be a fucking maid. But these kids were really taking it, and they were like having that stars the general enemy. And they were just, there's karaoke, which made you want to kill yourself, or hang yourself, or take the pill. That would kill you. It was terrible. It was like lighting a frickin' down some girl so freaking Katy Perry. I wish I was dead some days. I really wish I was dead. I could not experience that again. So when we get into this, when we look at this, I got information from other people who were part of this program, who are bartenders, who were smart enough to actually be bartenders in this program. They would always be creepy. The Kalahari employees were always creepy to the people who showed intelligence and capability. And eventually, those who showed any willingness to fight back were given incentives to be lower. There's even rumors that they put something in the drinks. I don't know if that's true or not. But eventually, I don't know if they're roofied. I mean, would I ever roofie someone? That's too much to ask. I'll never roofie anyone. Eventually, this led to some kids, were let out of this program, were taken out and shipped off somewhere else, and there's not much to talk about where they went. Eventually, a lot of these kids were taken to... Eventually, a lot of these kids were shipped off to other places. They're moved around. Some say this is to avoid the tours for the Dells, working for the Kalahari, working for the casinos, or if we're just getting shoved, they'd shove the either really stupid ones or the really capable ones into they shove the really capable ones into different places. Like, some were able to fight their way out of it and get the right authorities in, but some were taking these underground little bunkers, these little sweatshops, and forced to make art, those little knickknacks you saw at really crappy tourist shops, like your average New Age store selling you magical rocks, which I buy 20 of each day because I have no life. Because of the conditions they're going through, and the entire sweatshop got burned, jail or holding or whatever for some time. But no, I mean, that's fucked up. That's just fucked up in my opinion. That so many kids. I don't know if all these stories are true, but I know at least most of it's true. From what I've experienced so far, dealing with the SOC Baraboo School, northern mid, dealing with the Baraboo SOC area, the one I've got is an autistic program. I wouldn't put it past them. The Mass and Autistic School District is really bad at what they do. I've seen the school I've gone to. But yeah, and I've talked about my experience with the Jesus Freaks of St. Paul's. I really bashed them, gave them crap. But, there's other groups that I've had weird experiences with. Like, one time, here's a weird thing, Jehovah's Witnesses are insane. I've seen people who walk in and out of their little centers, and it just gets fucking creepy. The stuff, the way they pull people in. I mean, on stage, I've seen all sorts of preachers of the doomsday and the apocalypse There's this one black guy yelling now at the UW Madison students, saying they're worshippers in the Antichrist. The UW is the institution of the Antichrist to brainwash all citizens of the United States into following its false prophets, whatever, same apocalyptic bullshit. Same false prophet virgin wearing your fucking special underwear bullshit. Chastity belt wearing dumbasses, same thing. So the weird thing is, he was actually surrounded by a bunch of goth kids and like people who would like emo staff at like your average pipe fitters or Hot Topic or whatever. People I would generally like to get to know. I like people like that. But they were just saying ancient Hebrew, and they're saying these things, and he would every day he'd get on top of a freaking soapbox, literally a soapbox, and preaches and yells at people. And yeah, it was just creepy the things he knew about things that are going on. Like every conspiracy theory that was happening, he would jump at the second it came out and just preach it. It's weird seeing goth people. I shouldn't say weird. I've seen goth people who are religious. I've seen it. But to see such kids contrasted by your average Jehovah Witness like preacher, it's kind of a contradictory sort of thing. Like seeing a Republican, white Republican at a freaking civil rights meeting. It's like seeing a KKK member at a freaking Disneyland or Disney World. It's funny. It's fun just seeing a midget next to an old man or seeing a Jew next to a Nazi. It's rare. But, life's full of its weird mixes. It's weird mixes. I've seen Catholics who are sluts. I've seen sluts who are Catholic. I've seen Mormons who are Democrat. I've seen black people who like Trump. I've seen all sorts of weird mixes, people. All sorts of weird mixes. Life is abundant. If you can fathom something, it's possible. Yeah, there are no give and takes. If you can fathom something, it's possible in the law of the multiverse. Praise Cthulhu. Praise Cthulhu. But, back to Stage 3. Actually, there's more worse groups than Jehovah's Witnesses, and, than that. Jehovah's Witnesses are modest, and I'm used. So the groups that I have the most war against are the religious factions on Stage 3. Bunch of apocalyptic prepping dumbass retard rednecks who have sex with their sisters and all that shit. Yeah. Well, technically they haven't even had sex. They just hold hands till they're like 40, then they get married and they have like 18 gajillion kids and play pregnancy roulette. But I don't know. I mean, it's just Catholics. I mean, it's just Jehovah's Witnesses. It's all the same thing. A bunch of idiot people saying things aren't in the Bible. Same thing. Same fucking thing. You're looking for people who are desperate, looking for something, you're taking advantage of that, and using that faith to control them. I've seen all over the place in Madison. There's like 18 gajillion churches in Madison. All selling the same thing. Salvation in exchange for your services. Same thing. Once again, I'm Christian, but a lot of these groups just creep me out. Yeah. But St. Paul's, as creepy as insane as they are, they have an evil plot. This is right into my Machiavellian speech. Their plot, of which I am certain, is to... Their plot, I have no doubt, is to make everyone a member of their cult, Alpha Omega. To make every woman be submissive, to destroy all the feminism in the UW area, which I love feminism, to destroy all the things like Game of Thrones, to destroy things like 420, all that shit. Take away all the fun things, make everyone act like they're freaking 40 years old, while at the same time they're in the body of a 12-year-old, all that gay-ass fucking retard bullshit. They want to make every college couple hold hands and peck. They want to make every college student avoid all the fun things in life that make us worth getting up in the morning, sniffing glue, smoking weed on 420, y'all. And they want to take away our Game of Thrones. They want to take away our freaking Rick and Morty. They want to take away all the good things in life that keep me from killing myself by hanging myself in the men's bathroom. at my school. They want to take away all the good things or prevent me from committing suicide. They want to conform us. They want everyone to worship Granddaddy Eric as their almighty Lord and Savior. They want everyone to praise their pantheon of demigods. All sorts of weird shit, people. They want all the women to be submissive and not have think about having careers or jobs and be broodmares, all that shit. We gotta stand up to these people. Not just the Jesus freaks and St. Paul's. Jesus freaks are a threat to us all. Jesus freaks are a threat to us all. Yeah, they are. But there are other groups we gotta contend with besides just St. Paul's. This dossier is my report to the people of the internet about all the dangers facing college life in the every Madison area. We gotta fight these bastards, but there's a new threat emerging. And that is the threat of the fucking... I don't want to speak about them out loud. So, while they're building, there's other groups that are building, such as all the Christian ministries are building, which I'm not against the Christian ministries. I'm against youth groups, brainwashing kids, navigators, and the fucking St. Paul's, they're evil, but there's other evils, like Scott Walker. No,